Now it's time for Real Banter!
Damn, I can't fit these. Hello.
Hey! Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Real Banter. Woo! Y'all already know what you're listening to.
Oh.
That's that real banter.
Real
Banter.
This is Real Banter, episode number 41. Happy late 4th of July. How was everyone's 4th of July? Good?
Oh, great.
It was amazing. It was so awesome. It was.
I don't even remember it.
I was gonna say I don't even remember it.
I had a crazy night. It was crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
They can't take us anywhere.
Again, episode 41. If you are new, I am Mason.
I am Maddie.
And I is Sam.
And please leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell,
Rate us 5 stars.
on Spotify. Please.
I'm this many. Oh my god.
Let's start the episode off the way we start every single episode of the show with the
Question of the week.
Woo.
Today's question of the week will be read by my other lovely lady news reporter over here, Mad Dog Medilicious.
Why, good morning, folks. So, the question of the week is, what historical event would you want to be, but you are completely unharmed?
Wow.
Mentally, physically, can I fucking finish? Mentally, physically, emotionally, and all the other E's. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Maddie. Now, this is a truly intriguing and thought-provoking question, as I don't know how I would be a historical event. However, I would be able to attend a historical event that happened in the past. Yeah, I don't know if you got that. You said, what historical event would you want to be?
Well, I
Which one
want
would
to
you want to
be.
go to? Which one do you want to go to?
Well, if I could be a historical event.
But yeah, let's answer that too, because like,
Yeah,
in spirit,
true.
like what historical event do
Okay.
you give off?
That's a fun answer.
Okay, if I were to be a historical event, I would like to be the moon landing. Just a really cool achievement, debatably, real. But that's why, what?
Did you hear that?
Oh
too?
yeah. Are they just kids playing?
Well, there's kids playing outside. I think that we might be picking them up on the show, so I'm sorry if you hear it. But
I swore I heard like a girl's voice.
Me too.
maybe it's mom out there kicking them out. Gotta be in before the streetlights come on. You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like the robot,
Okay.
but it's not. Sorry.
If I could be any historical event, I would want to be the moon landing, because then I would be able to find out if it was real or not. Where am I? Am I actually on the moon? Or am I in a studio somewhere in LA, possibly? Or even Area 51?
Or am I the moon?
We want to steal. No, I'm just.
The moon.
What about you guys? If you could go back to any historical event and view it and be completely unharmed, just a spectator, a fly on the wall, where would you want to go?
I'll go. I would want to go to the first ever Pride Fest where legal marriage was where gay marriage was legal.
Okay.
Like, I want to see that. I want
That's
to
a
see what
wholesome-
happened, and I want to go to like heart of it, like the heart of Pride. You know what I mean? Like, what's the biggest fest? Guessing California.
Probably, yeah.
Some-
Maybe New York.
Big ass.
Yeah.
I'll hit up both. I'm a fly on the wall.
Chicago's probably pretty big.
I'll hit up all three.
Well, at that time, like the first Pride Fest?
the
first Pride Fest that like gay marriage was legal.
Why do I feel like that was New York? But I'm not sure.
Why do I feel like it would not be very fun? Like, there was probably a lot of protests going on.
But still, that's like interesting if it is.
No,
Yeah.
that would be interesting to see, but it probably would not be a very, happy, peaceful, fun vibes thing the whole
But
time.
in my head, it is because like,
they won.
yeah, they finally won.
Like they got what they wanted.
Like, I just wanted to like view it. I wanted to see it. I want to see everybody happy and joyous and like getting to love who they want to love.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love that.
I love that you love that.
Sam, I would love to hear your answer.
Me too. I would love it.
You guys are so, oh my god.
Oh my god.
So my answer is pretty predictable. So like what if I was at the opening of Disneyland?
Disney.
You know
What if
what?
I did
That's
that?
a pretty good one.
What if I did that?
Which Disney? Disney World? Disneyland?
Disneyland, because that was the first one to open.
It's also lame as shit.
What do you mean?
Disney World's better. Let's
Oh,
be
I
real.
agree. I agree 100%. But like at that time period, Disney World was not real.
Real.
That motherfucker is not real.
Real.
Bro. No, but I would want to just see like that was not, I don't think that was the first theme park ever, but I think it was the largest type. And to see what like
I
the
think
shock
like,
for
where-
people.
Yeah, I think like brand wise.
Yeah.
Like you don't see brands often make like theme parks. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like Nickelodeon doesn't make theme parks. They have one in Mexico, but like I've never been there. But
Yeah, they don't, do they? I'm trying to think now.
Well, I mean, they're partnered with Universal.
That's what I thought. I was thinking of Universal, and I was wondering. Yeah, they.
But
have
it's
Nick
not
stuff
like
there.
a strictly Nickelodeon
Yeah.
theme park. It's
Right.
a partnership.
they do have one in Mexico though, and I want to go so
Really?
bad. I beg my mom every time, but it's a resort. They have an entire Nickelodeon resort, and every time we go out of town, we drive past it, and I just see the big ass like SpongeBob, like all their like Nickelodeon characters all over the sign, and then I see their big ass water slides with all the characters on it, and I'm like, I want to go.
I would go too. Like I would want to go if
Yeah.
I went to Mexico.
It's
with
a
you.
resort.
On to our next.
yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about this because it was very interesting to me. So I was at work, as I do work, and an ad came on when I was listening to podcasts for something called Apple Intelligence. Have you guys seen or heard about this?
I only
Yes.
know about it from you. Yeah.
I actually stumbled across a 10-minute TikTok.
Jesus Christ.
It was the actual like presentation that people went to and like sat down
Oh,
and somebody
okay.
like sat and recorded it. I watched the entire thing.
Really?
So I know it all about the like updates and stuff about iOS 18.
What's the biggest thing you guys are excited for? Because I know exactly what I am, and I think it's the same as Maddie is.
The emojis.
Yeah, what is
The
it called?
emojis.
Genmoji? or something
Genmoji.
like that?
It's you can type in whatever you want. It could be like
That can get so
smiley
bad.
face with like cucumbers on it. That can get really bad.
I cannot wait to see what kind of out of pocket ass shit it
I
can
know. I
make.
want to know what the limitations are.
It has to be so heavily regulated
It
if it's
has
Apple.
But it's like, what if you're like guy fucking girl and doggy?
bruh,
Sam,
there is no way it's gonna let you make that.
They're like you're like sex pose.
Yeah.
It shows you like all.
Karma Sutra, yeah.
That would be so funny if you could get like sex poses, and instead of getting those die from like Spencer's or something where it's like cute date night, like
Yeah.
what pose are we gonna do tonight?
Oh.
You just do like
You send the emoji.
Yes.
That's all you gotta do.
that'd be funny.
Yeah,
Like,
I was.
what the move?
What the
Emoji.
That's crazy.
Wow, that is a bold move, man. Someone, if you do this when Genmoji is out, it might be out by the time that this episode comes out. Send us your craziest Genmoji creations.
Yes, leave that in the
Yeah.
comment
Oh my God, we can
section.
react to 'em, guys.
leave your
That'd be
react to 'em.
fun.
Leave your Genmojis in the comments. I'm not going to be able to see them because they're.
I will be able to.
Yeah, well, okay. Flex. Because they're only going to come out on iPhone 14 and up, right? Is that the thing?
Do I have a 14?
I think you have a 14. I think
it.
I think you have a 15, right?
Yeah.
I'm rocking the 10 and I'm rocking the grandpa iPhone over here.
Oh yeah, after this update, your phone's gonna die, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
am
Yeah.
sure. They've been
And-
trying to kill you.
I
for a
know.
Well,
I know.
the 8 just
Got killed?
Really?
basically it's my sister's phone is slow as
Yeah. I'm trying to think about all the bullshit phone that mine does.
That shit has to be on the charger. Otherwise, the second she unplugs her phone, she can go on it for 10 minutes and then she'll have to plug it back in. Otherwise, it dies.
That's so awful.
How is this shit legal?
She literally has a portable charger with her at all times.
I mean, I say how is it legal, but I know how it's legal. It's part of Apple's terms and conditions that they can reduce the I'm trying to remember how they phrase it. They reduce the power that the processor runs at to preserve battery longevity. It's total fucking bullshit, just like lawyer speak of being like, yeah, we're gonna make your phone shit so you buy a new one.
That's crazy.
But my dad can replace the batteries. You can replace the batteries.
But it's a software thing. It's not the physical battery.
Well, the software is gonna age no matter what. But if the battery can be changed, so if your phone is dying as fast as possible, you can change out the battery, the actual thing, and then it's fine. Because my dad did that with my
Really?
Yeah, he did that with my 8 when I had the 8 Max. My phone would start dying quick as fuck before I got the 12. And then he replaced my battery, and then I was fine.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what stuff you can make with Genmoji. I was trying to think about where that line might be for how out of pocket the shit can get. I hope I can make twerking emojis. Because they use the example of the squirrel DJ on the presentation, and I was like, squirrel twerking. But
it's not animated, so would it just have the swishes, the yes and the no?
I would just big booty BBL. You can
Oh my
BBL
God.
pregnant man emoji. It is so funny.
I think they already have a pregnant man.
They do have a pregnant man, but now I want to see him with a BBL.
I'm sorry. Huh?
Inclusive, Sam. It's 2024. You think
Duh.
men can't get pregnant?
Duh.
Be careful. Careful. We'll be right back. No.
Stop, bro. That's not your joke.
I know. I love that bit so much. The we'll be right back bit is
Oh my
so
God.
funny.
It's not your joke.
Okay, here's another one. I got another one. Do you guys say crayon or crayon?
I say Cran.
I say Cran.
Why did you just hit the button?
That was the wrong one. You say crayon.
I say Cran.
Cran.
It's crayon. It's pronounced crayon.
That's so much extra work. You had the
yeah.
A on.
Okay, do me a favor. Spell.
No, I understand your point here. It is spelt that way, and you're probably saying it the right way. But I say fucking Cran, fucking deal with it. Do I need to say it deal with it different? I don't know.
It's a crayon.
It's cran.
Cran.
It's a crayon.
Like Diet Cran.
Crayon.
Yeah, crayon. Because that's spelled CRAN when it's short for
Crayon.
cranberry.
Cran.
Dude,
You're still saying it.
my brain is rotting.
It's already rotted, babe.
I know.
What do you think? Crayon or cran? What do you say?
So much audience interaction this episode. Everyone's comment is going to be a paragraph. It's going to be
know.
numbered.
But I love
1,
that. I love
2,
that.
3.
Hey,
Yeah.
now you can make an alive Cran emoji.
Yeah.
True.
They
They already have a crayon.
No. But think about stick figure hands with 3 little lines, and then it's do you know what I'm talking about? Coming out of the crayon.
Oh, crayon people.
Yeah.
Oh, a stick
"Ooh,
figure guy
ooh."
crayon, and then have the word cran, CRAN, spelled out on the crayon.
No, CRAN.
Is that not what I said?
Oh, is that what you said?
I don't know.
what
Who
he said.
cares? Who the fuck cares? Let's get into our first official segment of the episode. I'm going to get them pulled up here on my phone. We did this a couple weeks ago, but we have a new list of who is most likely to's. And let's start it off.
Nice.
We're kind of winging it this episode.
Yeah, we are. I did not know where you were going, and I was like,
Normally we have a number
hit my elbow.
to follow. Our board, we have a whiteboard here. You can't see it, and you won't. You won't.
Patreon only.
But normally we have it numbered so that we know if we run out of the topic that we were just discussing to go to the next number, and we don't have numbers this time. So.
Yeah. So, but you would never have noticed because we are professionals.
Yeah, obviously.
I screwed up my password. Here we go. Who is most likely to
Here we go.
get lost while using a GPS?
Me.
Sam.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
It's happened.
So
How?
Well, here's why. So who keeps fucking talking?
I don't know, but it's freaking me out because your door's unlocked.
oh, do we need to stop to lock the door again?
I don't like hearing voices when the door is unlocked because it makes me nervous that somebody's out there.
All right. Let's take a break.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we are back. Doors locked.
Lock your doors.
Yes, and windows.
Sam, you were explaining how someone gets lost while using the GPS.
Oh, I just turn off the nav.
What?
Like the person
If you're
talking.
lost, what?
You really
If you are
need-
bad at directions already, why would you turn off the person talking?
Well, I'm not bad at directions. I just normally, like, sometimes it'll say that you have a turn in like 0.2 miles and they give you a late notification. And then I'm like, oh shit, I just missed it. I do that a lot.
Impressive.
But I'm not like bad. I'm not bad.
How do you get lost with GPS?
Yeah, I just
Literally,
don't understand.
The thing made for you not to
Babe,
get lost.
Do you know how many times in like a week you forget to make a turn?
Okay, but if you forget to make a turn, it reroutes you.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you get lost?
I guess. I
Okay,
guess.
yeah, we're
then
getting-
I'm not lost.
But the question is, who is most likely to?
And it would
But
be
it would
you.
be me. Yeah, but it's never happened. But yeah.
Okay, next. Who's most likely to lose their balance while trying to put on pants? I feel like that's probably Sam. But I think part of that is because, Sam, it's sometimes hard for you to put on pants with all that. all that.
Oh, that ass! Oh, that ass!
No, sometimes, yeah. Like sometimes I'll be having a hard time to get my booty cheeks in the jeans, and I'll be like, Mason, can you help me? And he'll like bow, 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 right? But like, it's like hard for you to do it too. I think there's like a specific jean that I have from Old Navy that it's cute. It's like flare and cute. But every time it's like so difficult to get my booty in. And I remember one time you helped me and you're like, this is actually genuinely hard. And
I think
like,
I was
yeah.
lifting you up
Yeah.
with the jeans that one.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's why I asked for your help. Like,
Wild.
but
Okay.
yeah, I also like am clumsy. So
True.
I've fallen over when putting on leggings.
you've fallen over.
When putting on leggings.
I've fallen over trying to put my shoes on too fast. I've done that a couple times. when you're-
Mason actually like gets in missionary every time that he puts on socks.
Okay. That is not true. That is fake news.
No, and not missionary where like he's fucking me. It's like I'd be fucking him in this position.
No, because I believe
legs
it.
up.
I believe it. I think you're just trying to hide it because you're on camera.
I do it to be silly sometimes.
See, I knew he fucking did that shit.
No,
it's
but
not every time.
it's a routine. It's every day.
It is not. 99% of the time when I do that, I'm laying on you. And I'm doing it to fuck
No.
with
There's
you.
certain times where I'll be in the bathroom and I'll peep you doing
That
it.
is bullshit.
No, it's not.
That
It's
is
not fucking
bullshit.
bullshit. I'll look over. I'll be like, yeah, I fucked that man. Isn't that crazy?
He's just like,
Yes. No, but his feet are like here and he's like, bow, bow. At least he's flexible, right? But like that's
My God.
that's a little crazy.
Next. All right. Who's most likely to laugh at a joke that they don't understand?
Me.
me.
Why is all of this Sam?
Because I'm just a dumb blonde. Except, hey guys, so my hair looks like seaweed right now because I went swimming in the pool.
But
I
like-
took a dip in the pool,
Sorry.
trip to the spa.
Oh, disgusting.
This is disgusting.
I feel like if you didn't understand a joke, you would say like, I don't understand though.
It depends on who said it.
Well, who would say it that I wouldn't?
Exactly. Because
Like, I think if you're in a group setting, I think if you
You got it.
yeah, sorry, I had
Have you ever had the dream that
I had to really think about where would there be a context that it makes sense that you wouldn't say anything. And I think that would be you not getting the joke, but not knowing that you don't get it, but just thinking that it wasn't funny, but laughing to be polite. And then I would be the one to notice that you're laughing to be polite. And I would be like, Sam, here's the joke. And you would be like, oh.
Yeah, that would be the scenario for sure. I'd be like, that person's not very funny, but I'd be like,
Yeah.
but like, I don't get it. You know, there's definitely times where things go over my head. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of things go over my head.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a lot of things go over my head.
I thought
No.
so.
And I was
too.
like, damn.
No.
Damn.
No. A lot of things go over my head. But I get very, this is so weird. When it's like a very well-known joke, it flies over my head. But if it's very niche, I get it.
Yeah,
instantly.
There's stuff that flies over my head that definitely should not. My fucking autism is so bad. Sam will be like, yeah, I just don't know why that person is so upset. Like, we'll be hosting something, and I'll be like, wait, they're upset? And she'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? They've been in the corner not talking to anyone the whole time. And I was like, oh, like, how do I not notice this shit?
No, I think Mason is just so, what's the word?
Be careful.
Desensitized? No, I wasn't going to be mean. The word that came to my head first was dull, but that's not the word I was going to say. But I think you're just very desensitized to things like that. I don't think you understand them, so you just choose not to see them.
Yeah, I'm just like out of sight, out of mind.
But then if you notice that someone's upset, it's like all you think about.
I think in a party
true.
situation, though, you're just not socially aware. Like, in a party situation. Like, I genuinely think so, because you're just off doing your thing. Like, you're always, like, cooking or making drinks or, like, doing something.
Yeah,
you're
that's true.
never in.
Yeah, I need to be doing something. That is very true. We ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Who's most likely to order food right after... Oh, sorry. I tweaked. Who's most likely to order food right after grocery shopping?
Me.
Really?
100%. When I lived on my own, I swear to God, my old roommate and I would go out and go shopping, and we would go out to eat right
Well,
after.
it just makes sense because you don't... I mean, at least the food that we buy, we
Yeah.
don't buy food that you can just eat. We're buying
Yeah.
ingredients. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's going to be a couple hours until there's food ready here.
Yeah.
So, which I think is a good thing. I think if you can't eat the food that you bought right away, you're probably buying pretty good food. Because when you're buying Pop-Tarts and Little Bites and who knows whatever else.
But like, that
Oreos,
stuff is good.
It is
is
good.
good.
It is good. Trust me, we get our fair share when we go shopping, but
We're just so strict about it. Like, we go shopping and then we come home and then we meal prep.
yeah.
So there's going to be food eventually. But we normally get food before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, get
'cause-
breakfast out.
Because you do not want to go shopping hungry, bruh.
No, then you spend all your fucking money.
And you also,
Especially-
you get things that you don't actually need.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I do that when I am fuller than fuck, let alone going in there when I'm hungry. Yeah, it's not smart. Next! Who's most likely to be the first person to pass out at a party? I feel like that's probably me.
I was going to say it's probably you.
It is probably.
Because he be going bonkers. Like, I don't understand.
No. In a point of a night, Mason will say some out-of-pocket shit, and Sam will just turn and go, Mason, go to bed. 10 minutes later, Mason's like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, okay, pass out as far as like blackout, I'm passed out in the corner because I passed out. Is that what the question is?
Even if it is, I feel like that's still me.
Yes.
'Cause
but
I
is
fucking-
that what the question is?
I think so, yeah. Just be asleep for any
Like,
reason. Who's
yeah.
asleep first?
Who blacks out first? Who's asleep first?
And then definitely Mason, the way that we refer to it as like Mason died.
Yeah, I die. Because it's literally like I just shut the fuck down.
No, it's like it could be any situation, quite literally any situation,
Yeah.
where if bro is like not good, he's gonna just like
Power off.
yes. Like there's so many times where we'll be laying in bed and I'll be like trying to like do something.
What?
But it's not always that. Like I'll be wanting to watch a movie or something.
That's how I felt.
And no, I'm sorry, but we'll be trying to like watch a movie or something, and I'll be like, "What do you want to watch?" And he's like, oh no. And then I'm like, I thought we were gonna watch a movie. But by the way, I'm also drunk, right? But he's just like 10 shots deep, you know? And so then I'm like, wait, no, we were gonna watch a movie. And then he's like, I'm gonna die, Sam. Like he announces it before, but he's like so dead already. He's just like, I'm about to die.
Yeah, I get like a 2-minute warning. That's about it. And it's like, maybe I can get my clothes off and get to the bed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You should tell the story about what happened to you at that one high school party.
Oh God. Yeah. It was like one of the first real like house parties I went to. I was probably in freshman year or something like that. And I had some upperclassmen friends. So this was a lot of like juniors and seniors. It was a distant friend's birthday party. Huge house party. Like to this day, probably one of the biggest house parties I've ever been to. Probably over 100 people.
Really?
Yeah, it was massive. It was the whole house. And it was like similar to my mom's place. A big house out in the country, tons of land, like like mile long driveway, cars flooded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a big house party. And so I was already nervous.
Hosting that whole
shit, I'd
hosting
be
that.
Oh, these people are reckless if it wasn't obvious.
But like,
and so I was already nervous. Obviously, I'm young, and I go in. I was a stoner this is when I was smoking and whatnot, and I didn't really know a lot of how to balance that when you're in party mode. So I'd been smoking on the way there, get there. Immediately when you walk in, there's drinks everywhere. People are bombarding you to start drinking. People are drinking out of straight bottles. And so I start to drink a shit ton. Then it's like, all right, we're going to go smoke, come back, drink more, go back, smoke more. I've been at this party for probably tops an hour and a half.
That's wild.
And I am shutting down.
Yeah.
Like it is so bad, and I hadn't experienced my shutting down yet, and so I got that 2-minute warning, and I pull up to Manny. If you guys are OGs of the podcast, you know who Manny is. I'm like, Manny, I'm gonna die, and he's too fucked up. All the people that I came with were too fucked up. I end up just passing out on the floor in the basement in the middle of like everything. Like imagine a nightclub. I'm on the ground. Like I probably got stepped on a couple times. And then shortly after Manny found me, he picked me up because Manny's a big boy. So he picked me up, threw me on the floor in a bedroom, locked it so no one could go in there, and left me there for the rest of the party. But I remember what did it for me. Sorry, I'll try and wrap this up.
No, you're fine.
So I was obviously single at the time, Sam. I was not with you. But there was all these upperclassmen there. Lots of...
What?
Her face.
No, it's not bad.
No. It's just like her face of like, I know I wasn't with you, but like, let me keep my composure. She like gave you like the for real, like locked in dead eyes. And I was like,
no.
Well, also we were like on and off at the time, but anyway.
Well, okay, let me explain. You'll see that it's not that big of a fucking deal. So all these hot, in my eyes as a freshman, upper class, junior, senior women are all drinking, like obviously mixed together in this party, and everyone's passing around a bottle. And so the bottle comes to me, and of course I don't want to look like a pussy, and I just started chugging, and I was so fucked up that I didn't realize, like, you just kind of go into autopilot like you're drinking any other liquid. You don't sip, at least I don't sip water. I chug shit when I drink shit. So it was like gluck, 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 and then I put it down and it like hit me, like immediately it hit me like, oh shit. And I pass it, and I can tell a couple seconds after, based on everyone's reaction, that I fucked up. Everyone was like, yo, oh my God. Like they were trying to hype me up because these are all fucking idiot high school party people.
Yeah.
So they're trying to hype me up like I'm like some crazy party personality. Little did they know, like, this is gonna kill me in about 10 minutes. And that it did. And that's how I ended up on the floor.
That's so gross. Like, I'm sorry, like, not to be mean, but I know this, like, character in my head of, like, like, girls know when you're trying to impress.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
how ugly that shit is. Like,
Yeah.
I can just imagine you being, like, when you're drunk, when anyone is drunk, your face is, like, kind of melted a little.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Dude.
Like, you look disgusting, you know?
looked real bad.
Right.
Yeah.
And I just can like animate it in my head where like the lights are like off and like it's like a party, right? And like everyone's in this circle and they're like, oh my God, whoa, why is he doing that? But all the girls are like, ew.
Yeah.
And then he like stops and like you're all droopy and you're like holding the bottle and there's like a little bit remnants of like this chugging that just happened.
Yeah, dripping down my face.
And you're
probably.
also a freshman, so like you're tiny baby small dick. So it's like what like it's just
Way to come for you.
Yeah, for real.
no. But like if you're a freshie, like ain't nobody like he got a fat one, you know?
Yeah,
You're
probably
small.
not. Yeah.
So it's like ew.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Like you gotta learn that stuff, you know? You gotta learn somehow.
It's so sad though. Like at college at Whitewater where I used to go, there's people that were learning then and like literally killed themselves because they had no idea.
Yeah. Well, that's what on a tangent, like side note, that's what I think is so dangerous about those like helicopter overprotective parents. Like if you don't let your kid kind of gradually dip their toes into figuring that shit out with everyone else, they're going to get thrown into the deep end when everyone else knows their limit, has a massive tolerance, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to be first time drinking out there with no tolerance, trying to keep up or surpass these
Especially
other
with
people.
college kids. They've been drinking since like freshman, sophomore year of high school. Like,
And you're doing all these activities that are made to get you fucked up.
And
like,
also, like in high school, the most you're gonna see is like an 18-year-old. They're
Yeah.
getting alcohol from someone else.
right.
Versus in college, there's people that can actually buy alcohol and can buy a bunch of it.
Yeah.
So
And they
you
have
a lot,
more money.
Yeah, they
Right.
have a lot more ability to get really fucked up in college versus
Yeah.
getting like a bit fucked up
well,
in
that
high
just
school.
too, like that just in itself, like college, you could wake up and ideally, if you wanted to, get drunk.
Yeah.
Like you could do that all hours of the day, and they do. They
Right.
go on
Yeah.
4-day benders. In high school, you don't do that. You have like
my
a party once a week or once a month
Yeah.
in your parents' basement, and you
Because
drink.
that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember I went to Madison one time and they were like partying all day and I was like with this person and they woke up and literally started drinking like immediately. And I was
That
like,
shit is so nasty.
what?
I could not do that. Like I need to brush my teeth, eat breakfast.
How does that
wake
not
up
make you wanna-
before I start drinking?
How does
Yeah.
that not make you want to throw up? When I drink too much, like I already feel like I'm an old man. When I drink too much, I wake up the next morning and I'm like, I'm not drinking again for another
Yeah.
fucking year. Like it's so
But also,
disgusting.
I like drinking at night because I like going to bed drunk. Like that sounds so bad, but I do because I like to just pass out.
Well, and also it takes such a massive toll on your body drinking all fucking day.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Like-
you have to remain drunk the entire day.
Yeah, and it's so fucking taxing.
And that's so many calories. So
That is
True.
insane. You're
much
drinking from
alcohol.
like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
And imagine-
probably 1
like
a.m.
I can't imagine being hungover the next day.
You're not hungover because you're drinking.
What do you mean?
oh yeah,
like,
like you
when
can't
they go
even
on-
feel the hangover
Yeah.
because you just get drunk immediately. Yeah.
No, I'm saying the next day.
But when they go on their benders, they're that next day.
That's why they're drinking the
Oh.
next day.
So then,
because
so,
then they don't get a hangover.
So say they go on a 4-day bender. When like the 5th day, do they feel that or no?
So I don't even want to know what that day looks like. Fuck.
They probably just
Throwing
die.
up all day.
They probably
Right?
just die.
Yeah.
That's a college kid for you.
Put that in the comments below. I don't know what it's like.
Jesus Christ, another one.
Hey, that paragraph is growing.
Paragraphs in the comments. Hopefully they can edit them because otherwise everyone's going to have like 10 comments.
All right, yeah, next one.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Who's most likely to get caught sneaking out? I don't know. None of us really have to sneak out anmore. I gotta like think back to when I was in my younger days.
See, I feel like
it'd be you because
I feel like it would be
me?
Maddie.
Yeah, because you are like I never. Is this in a world that I like snuck out?
No, because that's the whole reason why I don't think it would be me because I never tried to sneak out. I never had to, number one, but I also probably just wouldn't. Like, that's a whole lot of fucking work for what? You know what I'm saying?
I used to sneak out all the time. I never have gotten caught.
Yeah, so
Ever.
that's why it's you, Mad Dog.
Because you'd be the most likely to do it in the first place.
Yeah. I've done it multiple times.
We snuck out to go get Taco Bell once.
We did. But I've never gotten caught and I never will.
Yeah.
Well, now I don't have to sneak out anymore, but like.
If you want to, just for fun.
Yeah.
Well, that was our episode number 41. If you made it this far, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with a friend, rate us 5 stars. We love you,
Yes.
and we will see you on the next episode.
Adios.
Bye.
Thank you.